Here are 7 of my favorite supplemental songbooks for your beginning piano students. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Phoenix and I'm the Tattooed Piano Teacher. I review piano method books regularly on this channel, but it's time to branch out. So I thought I would do a review of supplemental songbooks that you can add to your students' curriculum at the primer level. So what do I mean exactly by primer level? I'm talking about the equivalent of Piano Adventures primer level, the purple book, My First Piano Adventure level A, B, or C, Alfred, either the basic or the premier piano course level 1A, or Bastion primer book. And if I didn't mention your favorite piano book series, check out the link in the description. I've got a free piano method comparison chart, and chances are the method book in question is probably on that chart, and you can compare to exactly what primer level means in the series that you are thinking of. I'm going to list off these 7 songbooks in order from the easiest to the most difficult, but all within the primer level. There's only one book I'm going to suggest that is a pre-reading level book, and that is number 1, Kids Classics. These are traditional folk tunes that have been arranged by Mary Leaf and is published by FJH, which is now under Alfred Publishing. As I said, every song in this book is at the pre-reading level, which means there are no notes on the staff. There is a volume 1 and a volume 2, both pre-reading. Almost all of the songs are in middle C position, and these books feature classics that most kids would recognize, songs that they can play and sing along to. There are also easy to play teacher accompaniments for all of the songs. So primer level supplemental songbook number 1 is Kids Classics by Mary Leaf. Moving on to suggestion number 2, this is My Piano Teacher is Prehistoric. This is published as part of the Wonder Keys series by Andrea Dow. This is filled with originals and also has some writing pages. It is meant as a supplemental book for the primer level A book in the Wonder Keys series, but can be used with any series. What I love about this book is it focuses on reading notes on the staff only up to E and down to A in middle C position. So there are only 5 notes used in every single song in this book. This is great if you have an early reader who is really struggling with mixing up B and D or A and E, or even keeping track of treble and bass clef, right and left hand. This is an entire book of songs that will help them hone in their skills before adding on more new notes. A couple of my favorites from this book would be the Pterodactyl Tap, which involves students stomping on the floor in the middle of the song, and T-Rex Teacher. So suggested primer level songbook number 2 was My Piano Teacher's Prehistoric by Andrea Dow. If any of these are catching your attention, links in the description to all of these books. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is In Recital with Little Pieces for Little Fingers. Holiday songs. This is a mix of originals and traditional songs from holidays throughout the year. It is published by FJH and now under Alfred Publishing, and the songs are written or edited by the FJH composers. All of the songs in this book are either in middle C position or neighbor notes, where one hand is either up on D or the left hand is down on B. There's a song for Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and a couple of Christmas songs as well. The songs do get progressive a little bit more difficult, ending with Jingle Bells, which is in the C pentascale. So it works best if you start it at the beginning of the year, like January or February, but you can start at any time throughout the year and work through the holiday songs. There's also a Hanukkah song, I forgot about that. These songs sound really nice, both the originals and the traditional arrangements. They have nice teacher duets, and these would work great for any recital throughout the year. So number 3 is In Recital with Little Pieces for Little Fingers, holiday songs. Moving on to number 4, we're looking at Pre-Time Popular. This is movie and TV hits edited for small hands by the Fabers. This is a part of the Piano Adventures series. published by Hal Leonard. This book features a mix of positions, middle C position, neighbor note positions, and also C pentascale songs. There are some black keys and some moves since we are now working with Disney and movie hits, so these are a little bit more challenging than the previously mentioned books. There are nice teacher duets included with this book, and if the student recognizes the songs, they will likely be motivated to take on the challenge of some little moves and black keys throughout these songs. So number 4 is Pre-Time Popular. Number 5 is also from the same series. It's the Pre-Time Disney. And both of these songs feature a similar challenge level. They both have Disney songs, they both have movie songs. So I really like to ask the students if they know the titles from these books if I'm trying to choose between the two. So Pre-Time Disney also has a mix of songs that are in middle C position, neighbor note position, and C pentascale. There are some little moves and black keys involved with these songs. Again, nice teacher duets. Usually the question I ask when I'm trying to decide between these two books is I ask if they know Willy Wonka and they know the songs from like the old movie, because if they know Willy Wonka, then they will love the popular book, which has 2 Willy Wonka songs in it. And I also ask them if they know The Wizard of Oz, because it has If I Only Had a Brain. I also ask if they know about Mary Poppins and the original movie songs from that, because there are 2 Mary Poppins songs in the Disney book. So if they love Mary Poppins, they will most likely enjoy the Disney book. Moving on to number 6. This book is called Scenes from My Window, original compositions by Claudette Huddleston, and published by FJH, now Alfred Publishing. This book is packed full of 1 or 2 page songs that could keep your student busy for a long time. There are 15 songs, all about little scenes that could happen right in your backyard. The book challenges students with a mix of hand positions from middle C position to neighbor notes to C pentascale. And in this book, there are some black keys and some articulations they will have to do, particularly some crisp staccatos to make raindrops and other bouncy songs come to life. There are teacher duets along with these songs, but honestly, these songs sound engaging and beautiful by themselves. They have fun lyrics that the kids get into. And these songs make great recital pieces because they make very beginning piano students sound very musical. So number 6 primer level supplemental songbook suggestion, Scenes from My Window by Claudette Huddleston. I've got one more suggestion for you, quite possibly my favorite collection. Before I let you know the title, please hit that like button. If you're enjoying this sort of curated list of supplemental books, I would love to make more of these at every level, and your like tells me to keep going with this series. Number 7 in our list of primer level supplemental songbooks is FJH Solos at Their Best, Level 1. This book is a collection of 14 favorite songs from different composers at FJH, now Alfred Publishing. We've got Melody Bober, Timothy Brown, Kevin Costley, Elizabeth Greenleaf, Mary Leaf, Edwin McLean, Julia Olson, and Kevin Olson. I love this book because every song is a winner. So you're going to find something that your student is really into. These are great for festivals, competitions, and recitals. They sound great. They're challenging in a really good way. These songs are actually almost all in middle C position, although there is 1 song in neighbor note position and 1 song in C pentascale. But the challenge, and the reason that I saved this for last, is because there are advanced articulations, lots of slurs and staccatos, and lots of expression needed to make these songs really come to life. There are great piano teacher duets written for these songs, but honestly, these also sound really nice all by themselves. They're so wonderful for recitals. I find that my really picky students, I have a hard time finding something that they're gonna like. there's something in this book that they're gonna like, whether it's the woolly mammoth, the potato bug, the blue dolphin, lots of animal songs and relatable lyrics. So highly recommend this book as well. So if you're interested in checking out any of these books, the links are in the description, and be sure to grab that free piano method comparison chart so you can figure out how all the levels work together with the piano methods you're currently using. If you want to keep watching, once I get a level 1 curated list of my favorite supplemental songbooks, that's going to go up right here, and I hope to see you there.